Hey, this is Michelle Jacoby, and I am going to be talking today about how to be brave and how that's going to help you find love. And I have a question for you. What was, what is your biggest fear? When was the last time you conquered something that really freaks you out, really scares you? Are you afraid of speaking in public? Are you afraid of heights? I'm terrified of heights. Are you afraid of walking up to that really cute guy in a bar and saying hello, giving him a smile? Are you scared to death of that? Well, I have a confession to make. I am scared to death of live broadcasts. So you might be wondering why I'm subjecting myself to a live broadcast here on Periscope. And so I'm going to explain. I'm afraid of the Canadian cold. Hi, Afton. It's nice to see that you're on here with me. I'm afraid of the cold too. I really prefer to be in Florida right now. I'm in DC. So let me introduce myself. I am nervous right now. I'm sweating. I'm shaking just a little bit if you can see it. But the reason that I'm here on Periscope is because I'm committed to helping singles find love. And hello, A Illustrations. I don't know who that is, but hello. I'm so happy to have you here. So my name is Michelle Jacoby, and I am the owner of a small boutique dating, matchmaking, and dating coaching company in the Washington, D.C. area. And I spend my days helping singles find love. And one of my biggest joys is coaching. And I coach women and teach them how to date smart and find love fast. And hello, it's nice to see everybody who's coming on the scope. Thank you for joining me. So I am a matchmaker and a dating coach, and nothing makes me happier than helping singles find love. And it's not that easy. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for the love. So what I do in my coaching is I empower single women to date smart so that they can find love fast. And dating smart with a really actionable strategy, something that has been proven to work over and over again. This is what I teach women to do. And that is why I'm here on Periscope, subjecting myself to a live broadcast, which makes me nervous, but I'm doing it anyways for you. And here in DC, I work with singles one-on-one and in small groups, in coaching groups, so maybe a group of 10 women at a time. But I am committed to helping singles all over the world find love. So instead of helping hundreds of singles, I would like to help hundreds of thousands of singles fall in love and find their soulmate. So that's why I'm here for you, doing something that makes me nervous. And so what am I going to talk about today? I want to talk today about how being brave can help you reach your goals and how being brave can help you to find love. And before I do that, I just want to ask you, if you're watching this live or on the replay, to please tweet this out to your followers, tweet this out, share this on Twitter, share this on Facebook and Periscope. I would be so grateful if you do that, because then I can be live and scared in front of more people and spread my message of helping singles find love. So I have notes here to help me, because this is, by the way, my very first Periscope ever. And so I'm just hoping I can figure out the technology and get it all right. So let's see. I want to talk about why. Thank you so much, Solo, for inviting your followers. I appreciate it. Oh my God, Jocelyn Kara's on here. That's my daughter. Thank you, Jossie, for watching. So here's the thing. I've worked with hundreds of singles, and I know that dating can be really frustrating, and that putting yourself out there is really scary. And just like I'm putting myself out there now for you guys is a little scary for me. But one of the things I teach singles is that being authentically yourself is the way to go, and that taking chances and stepping outside of that comfort zone and being brave is the way to really tell the universe that I'm going to succeed in getting what I want. Oh, thank you. Someone just said I'm a good-looking woman. Thank you very much. I put on makeup for you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I've got a 27-year-old on here telling me he thinks I'm hot. Well, thank you. I'm 50, so I'll take it. I'll take your compliment. So anyhow, I want to talk about some situations in which I encouraged my clients to be brave, and they were, and it made all the difference, because it's hard to put yourself out there, but you've got to keep your heart and your mind set on your goals. And if your goal is finding love, if you're single and you've been dating and you haven't been successful yet, don't give up, because just like any marathon, you got to take that first step. You got to condition yourself. You got to move towards the finish line, and sometimes you can't get there until you get there. Dating is a means to an end, and it just takes one. And when you find one, that's all you need. So let's see. I want to talk to you about going out alone. So I tell my clients that one of the best ways to meet a single guy, a successful, nice, commitment-minded single guy, and you may not believe this, is to go out to a bar or a restaurant and have dinner at the bar by yourself. And let's see, my wife looks like you at 50. Thank you for the compliments. I'm going to try to stay on point, but thank you for the very sweet compliments. I appreciate it. So I tell my clients to go out by yourself. And I was in a coaching session once and I suggested this to one of my clients, and her response was, I would die if I went to dinner by myself. And so I kind of smiled at her and I said, really? You would like spontaneously combust and little pieces of you would go, right? Are you really going to die if you walk into a restaurant by yourself? And she just looked at me and she's like, I'm telling you, I could never, ever do this. And I said to her, well, listen, how bad do you want to find a partner? And she said, well, I'm here, I'm paying you, I'm trusting you to give me good advice. And that's why I said to her, listen, I'm going to challenge you. I'm challenging you to go out. I'm looking at these funny comments. Thank you for the compliments. And I challenged her to go out to a bar by herself. And I said to her, listen, when you go into the bar, because by the way, I live in DC and I've noticed many times that when I go out to dinner with my husband, we sit at the bar and oftentimes you'll see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men sitting at the bar having dinner, because that's what a lot of guys do. They don't want to go home and cook because they don't cook. So they go out to a bar, and it's very easy to approach a woman who's by herself, right? So my client, who was terrified of this, I said to her, listen, I want you to go into a bar and I want you to sit down, and don't bring your cell phone, don't bring a book, just sit down, have open body language, maybe sit facing sideways, chat with the bartender, smile, and just try it. What's the worst thing that can happen? You'll have a nice dinner and you'll be proud of yourself for trying it. She was so scared, but she did it. And that night she ended up, making friends with the bartender. She ended up chatting with a really nice couple. Thank you, Afton. It is so true. She ended up chatting with a really nice couple who actually, the woman had, I think it was a cousin that she wanted to fix her up with, and they ended up being friends. And I think she got fixed up later. But the next day, my coaching client called me and she said, you know what? I just felt really good that I did it. And my point is that, sometimes taking small steps towards being brave makes things easier, like I'm getting more comfortable now, even though I'm a little nervous. So thank you. I met a girl and I fell in love at first sight. That's awesome. It's not that easy for some people. Dating sometimes takes a lot of time and work. So that's why I'm here. I teach my clients how to use really great, smart strategies to find love. And my coaching clients have incredibly high success rate. And so I've created these really actionable strategies. I give my clients rules like, yes, you have to do this, and no, you can't do that. And I keep them on track so they end up really dating smart with a smart strategy and finding love. So I had another client once who, I'm looking at my notes, let's see. Speed dating. Speed dating is scary. Like, not everybody looks forward to going into a speed dating event, but a lot of cities offer speed dating. And it's kind of scary to walk into a speed dating event alone, but I encourage you to try it because everyone there is single. And you can tell if you have chemistry because you're right there in person. So I had a client say to me, I don't think I could go by myself. And I said to her, well, what if you were sitting at the bar at speed dating with a girlfriend? Say you went with a girlfriend and another woman walked in and she said to you, she came up to you and she said, listen, I just came in by myself and I'm really nervous. Can I sit with you guys for a little while? What would you do? I imagine that you would say to her, sure, come sit with us, and you'd make her feel comfortable. So what I told my client to do was to be that girl. Be the girl who walks into the bar or restaurant, go find 2 women sitting at the bar or a woman sitting at the bar. Tell her you're nervous. Be yourself, be authentic, and just get through it. And if someone's rude to you, by the way, that's not about you. That's about them, and you can just move on to the next person. But, you know, admitting when you're uncomfortable and just going up to someone and saying, you know what, I could use a little support right now, that is the way to do it. And I do want to tell you that, yeah, thank you. That's right. I want to tell you that I went to speed dating when I was single, and I made a lot of really great friends. I didn't find love, but I made some friendships that I still have to this day. And one of my close friends, Iris, she met her fiance at speed dating. Let's see, I have a question. I can't answer that question right now. I'm so sorry. I want to stay on point, but thank you for asking. Hola. Hi, everybody. Hi, New York. So let's see. The next story I want to tell you is just about going to a meetup. I don't know if you know what meetups are, but if you go to meetup.com, there are thousands of really cool people doing really cool things all over the country and all over the world if you check out meetup.com. But you might be scared to go alone. So first of all, I want to assure you that I'd say like 90% of the people who go to meetups are going by themselves. And if they're going by themselves, they're there to meet you, to make friends, or to find love. And so, you know, why be scared to go by yourself? The first time you go by yourself, you might be afraid, but I'm telling you, anything you do helps you to be more comfortable the next time and the next time and the next time. And I'm going to be doing these Periscopes like every day, so I'm going to be an old pro by next Thursday. But right now, I'm doing this and I'm nervous, but I'm doing it because my goal is to help you find love. And if your goal is to find love, you got to put yourself out there. Some people are afraid to date online, right? Dating online I get a lot of emails from women telling me, and men, how frustrating online dating is, and that online dating is discouraging, and that it's just, it's really, really hard to put yourself out there online. And yes, it's hard. And I would tell you that if you have a really good, strong strategy, it could be a lot easier. And I will be helping you with that in coming weeks. However, you can't be successful online if you're not online. And the first step is getting online. I spoke with a woman, I was on Blab a couple weeks ago, and a woman who was in London said to me, well, I'm not online because I can't think of what to write in my online profile. And she also said, and I can't think of a smart username, and I've just kind of been stalled. And I said to her, well, you know, it's never, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I said to her, if you can't come up with the perfect, and whatever is perfect, right? The perfect essay for Match.com or JDate or eHarmony or whatever, just do bullet points of things that you like and bullet points of things you're looking forward to with your love, and just keep it positive and put it out there. You can always change it later, right? And I just encouraged her to get started. Listen, online dating is hard sometimes, but if you think about it, what generation has ever had such an incredible tool? Because maybe you're a 50-year-old divorcee, right, who's single. I'm married, but who's single. Where can you go to meet other singles? Where can you go, you know, what bar could you go to meet other people who are age appropriate? It's tough walking into a bar if you're 40 or 50 and looking around and seeing everybody else is 30 years old and feeling, you know, like, oh, this is not the right place for me. So I'm telling you that online dating, are there any ladies out there that can hit? Oh, God, hey, super hairy guy, I'm going to block you with those comments. So I'm warning you. You might be the first person I've officially blocked on Periscope. But seriously, online dating is a great place for anyone, whether you're 20 or 70, to find love. There are literally hundreds of thousands of singles. There are hundreds of thousands of singles who are online and wanting to meet you and wanting to find love. So Vancouver is not good for dating. You know what? I hear that all the time. I hear DC is not good for dating, I'm moving to New York. Then I hear from people in New York's not good for dating, I'm moving to Boston. And Boston's not, you know what? It might just be your strategy. And that's why I'm going to be here on, let's see, neither is D. Yeah, it's funny. I really believe that every city is good for dating if you have the right strategy and if you're brave and you stick with it. So, you know, if you're nervous about going online, if you feel weird about putting your picture up there, just suck it up and do it. If you're nervous about going to a meetup group, just do it. You know, you might make a new friend, or you might fall in love, or you might just go ziplining for the first time. I've been dating for a month and just found out, I don't understand what that means. What do I mean by brave? I mean brave means that if something's uncomfortable, do it anyways. If it is a means to an end, right? So my goal is to help you find love. And so I've made a decision to be on Periscope, even though I'm nervous. I'm probably sweating right now because I feel like this is the best way to reach a lot of people with really great advice and tips, right? So I'm doing this for you, even though I'm nervous, and that's the truth, right? So if you're nervous, what if I'm brave but just can't seem to find that great guy for me? Well, sometimes it takes time. I dated consistently for like, I don't know, 3 solid years and probably met 300 guys and then met my husband. So I know that sounds like a lot of work, and you know what? It kind of was work, but I had the attitude that I was going to have fun and make new friends and meet new people. So that's a good question. You know, sometimes it doesn't take a month to find love. Get the long subscription to Match.com and stick with it. You know, but so to answer your question, what does being brave mean? Being brave means keeping your eye on the prize, deciding what you want, what your goals are, and then instead of just talking about it, freaking do it, you know? Go to a meetup group, go to a speed dating, put yourself online, and if the essay is not perfect, don't worry about it. Just put it up there with some great pictures and see what happens, you know? Give it a shot. Let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I did want to say that when you do anything that makes you nervous, it gets easier, right? It gets easier over time. So thank you, is it Jesus, for joining us. That's really nice. We have 17, bunch of people on here right now. This is very exciting for me for my first Periscope, so thank you. And if you're just joining, I want to tell you who I am again. I'm Michelle Jacoby. I go by MJ Love Coach on social media, so please, the little man on the bottom, and thank you for all the love I'm seeing. The little man on the bottom there, you can follow me by clicking on him and following me. So please, please follow me on Periscope because I'm going to do my best in coming days and weeks to give you incredible advice and dating tips that have worked for my clients over and over again. And I want to make sure that you're, oh, bye, I'll see you soon, that I want to make sure that you're successful. So please follow me and tweet this out and share this. And if you're on the replay, thank you. I really appreciate all the hearts. Thank you for all the hearts. This is making me feel good. See, I'm being brave and I'm being rewarded by your love and your hearts. So thank you. Yes, a guy can be on here. Absolutely. I'm a love coach mostly for women in my coaching practice, but you know, dating advice is universal for everybody, and certainly stepping outside of your comfort zone and just being a little bit brave and trying something works for everybody. It really, really does. So there's one thing I want to offer you. Right now I have, if you go to michellejacoby.com, MICHELLEJACOBY.com, I'm giving away a free ebook on the 12 biggest dating mistakes that I see people making online. And so if you go there and put in your email address, I'm not going to spam you or share it with anybody. I just want to give you really good, valuable information that's going to help you be successful. And I've been working with hundreds of singles for many, many, many years. And I've been online pretty much every day with my clients. And so I see exactly the mistakes they're making. And if you're brave and you get online and you just go for it and you have this information, it's going to really help you be more successful. Let's see. I want to say I'm going to be on again tomorrow, so I hope you'll follow me and come join me tomorrow. I have so many ideas and great things that I want to share with you. So I did it. I'm sweating. Let's see. I don't even know what that comment means, but it's nice to have you on here. Jay Chase, it's nice to have you on here, everybody. I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate you joining me on my very first Periscope. I've been nervous, but I know that I have absolutely awesome information to share with the world and to share with you, and nothing would make me happier than for you to find love. And so I want to share with you all the tips and strategies that I share in my private practice here in DC, and I want you to be brave and give things a try, even though sometimes they're a little bit scary. So thank you. Thanks, Melanie. I appreciate it. It's so nice to have you on here. This is so awesome. Thank you, Jocelyn. I really appreciate it. What nice comments. So listen, think about one thing you can do this week. This is my challenge. Think about one thing that you can do to help you get actively dating and taking a chance. Maybe it's seeing a guy on the subway or at the bus stop when you're looking at your phone. Stop doing that. Look up, give a smile, make some eye contact, maybe say hello and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. Or maybe if you're, yeah, thank you, this is my first scope, and I'm trying just to keep it rolling. Oh, you know what? You are officially the first person that I blocked. That was just inappropriate. And it worked. I know how to block people now. Please follow me. Click on the little man on the bottom and follow me on Periscope because I'm going to be scoping pretty much every weekday and sharing really cool stuff. But think about what you can do this week to step outside of your comfort zone, to be brave, to try something, even if it's a little scary. Yeah, block party. We're having a block party. I just blocked my first Periscoper because he was inappropriate. And that's probably going to happen a lot. But listen, so what is it you're going to do this week? Are you going to go on meetup.com and sign up for a meetup group and just try it? Maybe do something you haven't done before. Are you going to get your profile up on Match.com and just like give it a shot and see what happens? Are you going to go to a speed dating? Speed dating is interesting. Just go for the experience. Maybe make some new girlfriends, just bring your smile and have an experience. So my challenge to you is to find one thing dating related that makes you nervous, that gives you anxiety, and just freaking go for it anyways to see what happens. And I have a good feeling that something really great will happen. And the worst thing that could possibly happen is that you can come home and just be proud of yourself that you did it. I'm proud of myself because I have gone and gotten on Periscope for the first time. So thank you. There's a lot of people on here, and I want to thank you so much. So I'm going to tell you who I am again. Don't forget to go to michellejacoby.com and get the 12 biggest mistakes you're making online, because I've put these together after having years of experience with online daters, and I am so on top of what you guys are doing to hold yourself back from finding love. And I just know that these tips are going to be super helpful, and I want you to have that information, because if you're going to put the time and effort in, you might as well have some really good guidance. Follow me on Twitter, MJ Love Coach, on Facebook, and please, how can I find, somehow I can't find the guts yet. You know what? I've been putting off being on Periscope for like a month. And I have a business coach who just said to me, you're going to freaking do it today. And I waited like till the day was almost completely over, and I just decided to do it. And you know what? Doing it tomorrow is going to be easier. And doing it the next day is going to be easier. And then it's going to start being fun. And then I'm going to see results, because you guys are going to get in touch with me, and you're going to say, I took your advice and I met this amazing man and we're in love now. And so I know that me taking this risk and being nervous is for you, because I care about you and I want you to find love. And I want dating to be fun for you. And I want you to put yourself out there to reach your goals. And so that's why I'm here. So what I want to say before I go is that I wish you the best of everything, health, happiness, but most of all love, because really I believe that love is why we're here. And thank you for the love. I see all these little hearts coming up. You guys are awesome. Love is why we're here. Love is why we're here on earth. I really believe that. To love ourselves, to love each other. Yeah, and this is what I've dedicated my professional life to, is to helping wonderful people find each other. And so, I already am an amazing man. I bet you are. Well, hopefully someone will find you. Hopefully someone will be brave this week and take a risk and find you. That would be so kick-ass, right? So listen, go be brave. I wish you love and the strength to be brave this week and take a chance. And hopefully you'll let me know how that went. So I'm going to see if I know how to turn this thing off. Have a wonderful night. Take a risk. Be the love. Find love. Mwah, mwah. I'm sending you my love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.